We had Logan's third birthday in the airport USO on our way to Korea with Haley, not even 4 months old yet. That seems like yesterday, and it also feels like long time ago, although it has been a year and a half. We talked about moving back to Korea before we got married. We planned it when I was pregnant with my firstborn and prepared for it when I was pregnant with my second. We both wanted to come to Korea when our oldest was around 3 or 4 years old so that he would have memories of Korea later in his life. We thought it would be ideal if our second child spent her infancy and early childhood in Korea. My husband himself has so many fond memories of Korea that he wanted to come back, and as an international couple, he felt that he had to live in wife's country. Not only for my kids, I myself wanted to be close to my family and friends. I wanted to raise them with the convenience of Korea, and I just wanted to live in my own country again. We've been in Korea for about 2 weeks when Logan said to me, Korea has lots of taxis and buses and tunnels. There are a lot of pigeons. There is no lawn. We don't have backyards. Go ahead and compare and observe, son. I was again grateful that he could reckon this much. What will Haley take for granted about Korea in a few years? I want our children to enjoy the 4 seasons of Korea to the fullest. I want them to feel cherry blossom and leaves in the fall. I also hope they grow up to be children who look forward to eating bungeoppang in the winter. What color will Korea be in their minds? Every 2 to 4 years, we move to a different location. Children of military families often don't have a home, but there are many places they hold close to their hearts. Different landscape will come to mind at different times. I hope that Korea remains clear in the midst of these layers of images. I want this time to be part of their identity, even if it's just a page. I want Korea to be more than just their mom's country. My husband gets to experience and learn about Korea firsthand, not through me. His job involves a lot of interaction with Korean people, and I don't know if I should be grateful, but his Korean has improved faster than when we were in a relationship. I think it's because his mindset and environment are different from when he was first assigned to Korea 11 years ago. Jeremy and our family weren't always close. They could be awkward and unapproachable, but I'm glad I got to experience the awkwardness. I'm glad I had to go through that. Most people deal with this when they get married or in the early stages of marriage. His world and mine were finally coming together. What I didn't expect was my parents. My dad, who was always blunt and uninterested in parenting, still felt awkward holding our second child, Haley. He didn't know how to play with a baby who wasn't even a year old, but he never put her down. He played so hard with Logan, who now talks to him as if to make up for the lost time. My mom, who missed both of my births, could make japchae and seaweed soup for Logan's birthday. The faces of my mom and dad walking while holding Logan and Haley's hands seemed to say, "Look at our grandchildren." Living in Korea has given my parents a chance to unburden themselves. When I saw Haley rolling over and crawling, I thought about the time my parents didn't get to meet Logan until he was a year old, which makes me feel sad a little bit, but also offsets it. Actually, at first, it was hard to get used to Korea. I felt like people were too close to me, both in line and on the street. Fruit, meat, and milk were so expensive, and everything was so hectic. I came back at the age of 33, and my experience in Korea was stuck in 26 in my 20s. I was suddenly given all sorts of documents that I didn't understand and things that adults were supposed to do. And yet, I felt comfortable. I thought I had adjusted well to the US, but I think I was just supporting myself. Korea had been changing quickly, and there are many things I had to catch up with. However, what really matters to me people had not changed. Home is home, I thought. I am savoring Korea a little more. You can't see it until you leave. Korean food, Korean people, Korean language, Korean weather, everything is new to me. I can see it more objectively, but I also feel like I love it more. Our time spent in Korea had passed so quickly, but we are halfway through our time here before we leave Korea again. A long time ago, I was able to leave because I didn't really know what it meant to leave. When I visited Korea, I left with the thought that I could come again. Leaving a few years behind would break my heart all over again. I'm already sad just thinking about it, but I don't have time to be sad. I have to be diligent and enjoy our time here. The memories of Korea and the relationship I formed here will be the nourishment that will allow me to live in a foreign country for the rest of my life. We will always look back, miss, and be thankful for this time.